Hello and welcome to today's training. My name is Oneka Maken. So today we'll be doing something different. Okay, this something different. So today we'll be looking at what to do when you are mentally tired, when you are mentally exhausted as a salesperson. Sincerely speaking, it's not easy to do this business because one of the hardest parts of being a salesperson is that no one understands the things you are going through. The people who depend on you, they don't even know the kind of things you go through every day, trying to convince people, talking to good, proud, and rich clients. They don't even know when you are dealing with your advert channels and all those things, but they still depend on you. And then, even if you try to explain, they don't understand. So, most of the times, you look at yourself and feel like, I'm not doing so well. When you look at some of your colleagues, you feel like these people are throwing cash around. So, what is wrong with you? So, and then if you don't take time, you start getting mentally tired, mentally exhausted. You make your posts, you write many things about your business, nobody talks to you. You just feel like, okay, what happened? Why is it not working for me? So today we are going to look at different ways to handle this. What to do when you are mentally exhausted. I'm talking to you today from my heart. It's not part of the training. So I'm telling you things that will help you as a person, so you don't break down tomorrow. Okay? So because there are days when you wake up and you feel like zero energy. You want to feel like, I can't do this, I'm just so tired. Like your head is blank. You begin to question everything. Okay? So these are days that we are talking about. So number one tip or what I want you to do is this. You need to make a promise to yourself that you can't break. To be honest with you, when the stakes are too high, to be honest with you, when the stakes are too high, okay, you can't just break them. A typical example is a pregnant woman. When a woman gets pregnant, from the first day of conceiving till the last day, she goes through unimaginable pains, see so many changes in her body, and then like many things happen. But you know what? They still continue to fight through because there is a situation where you can't go back. All you need to do is you need to keep pressing forward until everything works out. The same thing is also applicable in business. When you are doing, I feel like you are mentally exhausted, please make yourself a promise. Remember that, okay, you want to liberate a family, you want to liberate a generation from poverty. This is what you want to, this is what you intend to achieve. And then, if you break this promise, like everything will fall apart. That is what leads me to tip number 2. You consider the consequences. When you stop, everything will just fall apart. You can't just stop. Okay? So you must find a way to keep pushing. Find a way to keep pushing until you start getting everything right. I'm telling you the truth. There's something we call new level ability. That is when you fail at something, you do it again. You fail at something. Before you know, you become a master in that particular thing. People will come to you to ask from your experience or how to scale through from. Like people who are going through that kind of stuff, they will come to you for experience, they will come to you for questions and answers. And then when you talk to them, they begin to wonder, is this to a human being or not? Okay? So whatever it is, I want to tell you today, if you are mentally exhausted, buy cold water and drink. Relax, sleep, and just continue. Remember that if you stop, remember the consequences, remember what is going to happen. When you stop, everything will fall apart. And that is what you don't want. Okay? So tip number 3 is this. Once you start doing it, okay, you are going to have 1000 energy. You are going to have the strength of purpose to push forward. And then the best way to do in a situation like this is this. Think of another strategy, because strategy strengthens the mind. Strategy strengthens the mind. Think of another strategy to do it. But at the end of the day, just keep pushing. Don't stop. Also remember that if you're a salesperson like me, everyone depends on you. Your team depends on you. The success of your team depends on you. The success of many parents depends on you. Even your family, your wife, and your kids are depending on you. So when you are mentally down, find a way to keep moving until you get to that level. And lastly, please and please, stop competing with people on the internet. Stop comparing yourself with people who have already made it. Stop comparing yourself with people who have done, people who started 10, 15, 12 years ago. Okay? just keep doing your own thing, and then keep growing, keep developing yourself. It's just a matter of time, everything will work, everything will fall in place. I'm telling you from experience, and then I'm sure this will work for you because it has been working for me. So like I said earlier, this is not part of the training, but I just felt like there are a good number of marketers, sales personnel, internet marketers, people who are internet CEOs who are going through a lot, who think they are going through depression, not knowing that they are actually preparing themselves for the future they've been praying for. I wish you the best, and I wish you all everything good you wish yourself. I'm going to see you in the next training where we'll continue our sales objection handling tactics. Have a nice day.